What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of That Guy and This Guy.
The podcast.
The podcast.
Potty pod.
Gentlemen,
What's up?
how you guys doing this
We're
week?
shaking, bro.
It feels like summer. It's hot as hell outside.
It is
Boy.
awful.
Superhuman.
It's awful.
I
out
miss
there.
winter.
No, the winter we didn't have.
Oh, man.
You guys are lucky you guys get to be indoors for it, though. I got to be working out in this heat. But I don't think that's why we came here. I got a question for you guys.
Wait, before you got that question, I got a PSA.
Oh, that's right.
What's
yeah,
that?
see, we almost did it
All
again.
right. So we know you all love to see us and hear us, but we need y'all to do us a huge favor.
What's that?
We need you to go on Spotify,
Uh-huh.
Facebook,
Uh-huh.
YouTube,
Uh-huh.
everywhere, all of our socials, and leave some reviews.
Please
It is
do.
crucial. We want to hear from you guys, whether it's about topics, whether it's about criticism, whether you just want to talk to us or tell Glenn that you like his beard.
It's a nice beard.
It's good, man. I wish I can grow like that. I can't.
Mine's is coming in. But leave those reviews for us. That way we can get bumped up and y'all can hear more from us.
And give us ideas. If there are things you guys want to hear us talk about, leave in some comments.
You can even tell me that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
We do it every week.
Interact with us. We want to hear from you guys, man. It's super crucial and very important. And we appreciate the love. We see all the views. We see the comments that for the people who are commenting, and we thank you. And we want to thank the people in advance. Y'all the
Except for you,
goats.
David. We don't fucking like you, David.
Yeah, fuck you, David. And we're going to have to bleep that out because it's less than 3 minutes.
Dang it.
On that note,
But hey, Glenn,
Yeah.
think you got something for me?
Oh, that's right. I do have a question.
Oh,
What's
snap.
So what do you guys want to talk about?
oh,
You okay?
It's giving me goosebumps every time.
I think like every other episode, we need to start this episode off with love and caring and friendship and
What are we,
You
Care
know-
Bears?
no, just like all of the things in life that we appreciate and love, because we're almost at 3 minutes, and once that 3-minute mark hits, I can tell you that we're starting this episode off with the top 5 things that Michael hates.
And boom,
Ooh.
just crossed the threshold.
The top five.
Five.
And you know we've been waiting to hear this. I know y'all been waiting.
Yeah. And I think I've given some of them away, but number one.
Oh, you're starting with number one? Wait.
Number one.
Oh, he's
No, you
going
count
in.
down.
No. We going straight in.
All right,
This
let's-
is most hated.
Woo, let's do it.
Mariah Carey.
What?
Whoa.
That's not where I thought
Wait
this was
a
going.
minute.
Mariah Carey. I mean, listen, it all started back on MTV Cribs, right?
Wow, he's
or
been
not
holding
MTV
this.
Cribs, but behind the music videos and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
For that whole Shake It Off video or whatever.
Yeah.
And in the video, she was in the tub doing her little bubble bath scene or whatever. But the way she treated the staff walking to and from the tub like they were just peasants and this is her world and she's like the queen of wherever. I realized that she is just one picky. And then we get to number 2.
Hold on. Can we dive into that just a little bit
Well,
more?
and then on top of that, she has the Forever Christmas song that's annoying as hell.
Which one?
All I Want for Christmas.
All I want for... I can ruin it for you.
Like,
I
look-
can sing it and make you appreciate Mariah Carey with how
No.
bad mine is.
Yeah, why is there so much hate though? They put her in a cryopod until Christmas time. You don't hear from her all year.
That's because when you do hear from her, you hear a terrible ass voice, and the only thing she can do is hit this one high note that she does in every single song. She's terrible. She's trash.
So you mean there's not one song that Mariah Carey has that you sing? Nothing.
There is
There's
one
one.
song that I like the lyrics to,
Lay it
but
on me.
I listen to it when other people sing it. And it's the I Give My All. But I don't listen to Mariah Carey's version. I listen to like everybody else who sings it and covers it.
That's fair. Okay, let's lay number 2 on us for things that Michael hates. What's number 2, man?
Katy Perry.
Oh my God. What is your hatred towards women?
It's not women.
So far, you've named two things that are both women.
I think Katy Perry, when she first started off, I was cool with her. Like, I was like, okay, you got your little lane. I kissed a girl and I liked it, She had that one,
That's when she got on the radar for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first song she did that. I was like, okay, she's cool. Then she did that whole song with Kanye West
You weren't messing
about
with Dark
being an
Horse?
alien. That was after I Kissed a Girl.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought that was before.
No,
With
that
Juicy
was
J?
that was afterwards. That was after I Kissed a Girl was literally her first one. And then she had that maybe it was Juicy J. She had one with Kanye too.
She did.
The Alien song,
didn't
and
like
she
that
had
one.
whatever with Juicy J. But that's when I started kind of disliking her because I felt like she started dipping into another culture to make money. And then she brought us the fucking Backpack Kid. And I cannot
Oh,
stand
the
him.
floss? Oh, you're not
He's-
messing with it?
He stole a dance from a black creator on TikTok. He got on
TikTok
and-
didn't exist then.
Yes, it did. It was coming up, or maybe it was Vine. One of them. He stole the dance.
I mean-
no, it was TikTok.
It couldn't have been TikTok.
Yes,
Bro,
yes,
No shot.
yes, because that's where the floss became big at was TikTok.
technically, he stole that from me.
He stole that, right?
Not, I don't think it's TikTok.
He blew up off of it. She endorsed him by putting him on stage and in the video. And then she went on to make a terrible ass album with terrible ass features from hip hop artists because she was trying to dip into the black culture. And I cannot stand Katy Perry. And then she got on American Idol, right? And I know this is a bit of a rant, but I don't care. She got on American Idol and she kissed the kid who said he was saving that kiss for his future wife. He never kissed a woman. He was a virgin, and she took that from him. And then she's messed up on American Idol multiple times, and had that been anybody else, they'd be fired.
Okay. Number
So,
3.
no, hold on. No, just real quick. How is Mariah Carey your number one? You sounded way more passionate about your hatred towards Katy Perry than you did
Well,
Mariah
because I've
Carey.
hated Mariah Carey since I was a kid.
So she's just like grandfathered into the
She's
number one spot.
grandfathered in. Yeah, like if I had to choose, like save Mariah Carey or save Katy Perry, I'd probably jump in front of a bullet for Katy Perry because I've at least liked some of her music before she became on my despise list. But Mariah Carey, I've never liked her music.
Well, to be fair, they said Katie's a robot anyway, so
Yeah.
AI messing up out here. AI
Listen.
Katie.
Number 3, Bananas.
Now, I'm
What is your
surprised that
hatred
it's
towards
number
women?
3.
Bananas. Terrible.
Bananas.
Why do we have bananas, right? Like the fruit, it's disgusting. The texture is terrible. The flavor is terrible. Who eats banana any flavored anything?
Me.
You literally you eat banana Laffy Taffies?
Yes.
You're disgusting.
He literally just ate one.
You're disgusting.
And it was mixed
What-
with
how?
grapes.
It's not even real banana flavor and it's disgusting.
It's still good. Banana Runts, incredible.
Disgusting.
Banana Laffy Taffy, Banana Laffy Taffy, incredible.
I draw the line
disgusting.
at runts.
Hold on.
We're not going to disrespect a bag of runts. saying
Thank
that
you.
People eat banana flavored runts.
Trash.
No. The rest of the bag is fire. I will leave an entire bag of bananas for somebody else. That I can't do. Everything else.
Oh, he's on your side on this one. I thought he.
no.
he didn't
I'll
make
eat,
it.
I'll eat banana flavored stuff, but I can't
No,
do
at the runts. Yeah,
the-
it wasn't clear whose side you were actually on right there.
We're not going to go off full banana hate because like I don't eat them often, but I'm not going to say skip bananas.
Banana pudding, trash.
Delicious. Banana bread,
Trash.
delicious. Banana smoothies,
Trash.
banana milkshake,
Trash.
delicious. All of them are delicious.
Banana splits.
Trash.
Banana splits.
So on to the next one. Number 4.
Oh, did that really just happen?
Number 4.
I hate people who wear shorts in the wintertime with a coat.
Okay, that's viable.
Yeah,
that is
I can get
100%
behind
viable.
this
That is
one.
stupid.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Like, are your legs not fucking cold? Because it's snowing outside. It's 2 degrees outside. And you got the sense to put on a coat, but you're like, fuck my legs. I'm just going to walk without them. Let's not cover them up. Stupid. It makes no sense.
Air doesn't travel. You didn't know this?
It's just as bad as like the people who just like wear shorts and short sleeves and not even a coat, and then try and act like it's not cold outside when it's like fucking 15 degrees out there.
Yeah.
Those people are fucking
You're
assholes
coming in
too.
in gym shorts and a t-shirt talking about,
Yeah.
you know, there's 3 feet of snow, but it doesn't matter. I'm good.
It'll melt.
I'm with you.
It'll melt.
I hate those people too.
Number 5, which falls close in line with this. People who wear pajamas out in public.
You don't like the Hello Kitty pajamas?
No, I don't like the Hello Kitty pajamas. I don't like the bonnets. I don't like anything pajama related. House shoes in the store or wherever you're out. It just irks the nerve that you are so fucking lazy that you didn't take the time to put on clothes. I'd rather you wear shorts and a coat in the grocery store than come out in fucking pajamas.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't like the coats. And the
Okay,
shirts
yeah, I
either.
really don't. But still,
So
now-
that
so
order
now
doesn't
I
make
feel like
sense.
some
then
guy
if
needs
that's
to one up the ante to make you have a number 6. He needs to come out with a raincoat on, some pajamas, and some flip flops.
I'd be in jail by the end of the day.
Somebody needs to do it.
I'd probably
We need
be
to have
in jail.
somebody do this. Somebody needs to see him on the streets, and they need to come out with this outfit on. I will pay you to do this.
That's my top 5 things. I needed that. Thank
Dude,
you.
I am with you, dude. I hate seeing people wear pajamas out. You know what? To go along with that, I also hate people who talk like with speakerphone on out in public.
That's
Oh, you talking about these ones right here?
Yes.
Yo, bro, how you doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they look at you like you're interrupting their conversation. Motherfucker, I can hear everything you saying. I'm in this conversation
They
now.
do everything slow too. Yeah, man. As I was saying, yeah, I'm backing up groceries. Nah, yeah, I'm about to get out though.
Hey, but see, we've all been in customer service too.
Yeah.
And don't you hate when they tell you to hold on?
Oh,
Like,
yes.
like you're interrupting them. You are here at my space, at my job, and you're telling me to wait.
Can I
yeah.
answer that without
Take
getting in
your
trouble?
ass back to the car.
Oh, dude.
They do that a lot at the line of work that we do. They
Oh,
do that
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
And like they don't put your finger up. I am not a child. Don't put your finger up and you just ask me a question and I'm trying to answer it. I'm trying to respect you and not say your confidential information to the people on the phone. Like, why are you talking to them when you're coming here?
I agree.
Hang
Yeah.
up the phone.
Yeah. Like, don't walk up to the window
Yeah.
on your phone.
You could easily be like, hey, hold on real quick and mute it. You could do whatever, handle your business, pick up on the conversation. That conversation that bit important that you can't pause for a second,
Nope.
then don't come see me.
We got some savage customers too when it comes to like that type of two-way relationship. Because you'll have somebody come and then include you in the conversation. Like, bro, why are you disrespecting that? I don't know that guy on the phone. He's like, look at his house. His house ugly as hell, ain't it? This is ridiculous. He don't clean up shit. Oh, yeah. Can I get about $200 out?
Yeah, like I was saying, though, he don't clean. Look at that. Would you live in this house? Hell no, I wouldn't. Hey man, why you got him involved? Hey, I'm in it now, dog.
Look, now he even said this shit ugly. Go move.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
snap.
I'm with you guys. That's what irritates me.
My rant's over. Anything you guys want to add into that anymore?
I'm just gonna say one. I'm gonna spread mines out. I'm gonna spread mines out because it's jacked up. And I know I need help, but I don't care. Number one thing: old people.
Let's talk about it.
That's a
people,
very broad
they
statement.
do things so messed up. I cannot stand when there's an old person in front of you trying to pay for something with a coupon, knowing that it does not work anymore.
It's expired already.
5 years expired, and the person is trying to tell them, the cashier's like, hey, I'm sorry, that doesn't work. You won't get the 83 cents off the can, but we do got another sale where if you buy another one, they're like, no, I want this one. And I just want to push
Wait. What do they do?
No, I just want to push them over and get out. Let me go first. I don't want to be there for that exchange. And then for our line of work, oh my God, old people just don't care because they're like, my life is almost over. I can do what I want to do. For real. Like, they be sneezing and drooling on the counter. They lick their hair. I seen a lady put her entire finger in her mouth, count some money.
Oh.
I seen the slobber, the saliva, the mouth paste on this money, and then she handed it to me. And it was the most disgusting thing ever.
Did you take it?
I literally did like this and slid it over to me. I did not put my entire hand on it, and I felt bad, but I did not feel like giving out customer service to the maximum degree after you done licked your dang on finger. Old people juices is a whole nother juice, bro.
Ew.
It's just it's not just old people juices though, because I feel like it's people when they got money for some reason they forget that germs exist. Because they lick that thumb so quickly and they start counting through, and you be like, dog, I gotta touch all those
They
bills.
touch everything. No, they touch the pen pad, the phone, the keys, the counter, the money. Like, Jesus, bro. Do you
The
got no
COVID.
chill? Do you want,
Dude,
bro?
I was about to say that, man. During COVID, that was like the best time for our line of work, honestly.
Yeah.
That was so
Yeah.
nice not having to deal with those people face
Everybody
to
got
face.
masks on. They can't pull them off. If they start to go lick, you be like, can't take your mask off.
Yo. Oh.
But no, seriously. And then driving. Oh, Glenn, you had talked about this previously, and I wholeheartedly agree. Old people should have a test to see if you are still viable enough to drive.
Yeah, after a
Because
certain age. Yep.
After that, when they be putting their foot, it's two kinds of old people. The people who put the pedal to the metal and the people who don't know how to find the pedal.
I ain't never seen an old person put the pedal to the metal. As a matter of fact, I feel bad when I see that one person driving slow and I be like, damn it, I'm stuck. And so 5-6 cars go by, I go around and I mean mug them. And then it's like some 80-year-old old person who's sitting up close trying to see where they're going.
No,
and
they're
then I
doing
realize you're in traffic right now. What the hell are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
They trying to focus on life. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
They are. It's about to be over.
by the time I'm old, I don't care anymore. I'm driving all wild and crazy.
Exactly. See, you're gonna be the dude swerving up in people's yards and running into stuff.
See, what's that age? I think like 65 is like a good age. You feel like that's too young?
I'd give it 70.
Okay, maybe 65 is too young. Maybe 70.
I-
After 70, you
No, we
should
need
have
to
to
push
retest.
68.
68 and a half.
69 is the highest I go.
Why are we negotiating?
I'm gonna still
this
go with
right now?
70, only because it's
a nice round number.
What's her name is 63.
Okay. I know
You
you're
know who
talking
I'm
about.
talking
yes,
about, right?
exactly. Now, let me
Angela
just-
Bassett is
Let me
63,
distinguish.
and I still think in 5 years she's still gonna look amazing. So we can't say 68.
There are some amazing old people that I know, and they're cool down.
It's
to
not
earth.
about how you look.
It's the mannerisms. They have the mannerisms because they know. But for the ones who just don't care, those are like jackass employees to me because they know what they're doing. It's not like they don't know that they're being disgusting or being a douchebag.
They say I'm old.
It's like let me. It's like
I'm
they wanted like
retired.
Burger
I'm in
King.
no
It's
rush.
my way or the highway. I don't care. Like, that rules are rules. I can't break the rules for you.
Man, we are so far behind schedule tonight.
All right, what else?
This hate talk has taken over the whole.
I'm sorry. I just had that was my number one thing, and that's why I shouldn't have said nothing. You guys can judge me harshly in the comments. But
Well,
tell me how you feel.
I don't know. Okay, I got a little rant. If we're all going on rants, I got a little rant.
Come on,
I
with
got
us.
a little. I don't even need anybody
You
to
know what?
say
Let's
anything.
just skip what the hell else we want to talk
Yeah,
about.
hold
Let's
on.
just go on our
All right,
rants.
I don't even need anybody to comment on what I'm about to say. Feel free to, everybody listening, but I don't need your comments. I don't care what your comments are. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I got a little confession to make.
All right.
All right, I watched The Office. Now you know I think The Office is the greatest show. I think it is perfect. But I watched it again for the first time in like 6 months.
Right.
Okay.
And I will admit
That
it is still the greatest fucking show ever made. And all you fucking losers who try and argue with me that Parks and Rec or Seinfeld or Friends is better than The Office, you are all wrong. You can all eat shit. That's what I have to say. I am tired of the disrespect that The Office gets. It is the greatest sitcom ever made. It's the greatest TV show ever made. It is the funniest show ever made. And if you disagree, it's because you are stupid and don't understand the humor.
I feel personally attacked right now.
I agree though. I mean, that's
If
like
the
got to be
shoe
top
fits.
shows. Because how do you feel about Sunny in Philadelphia?
It's funny.
Never seen it.
Not The Office.
It's not, but it's up there.
That's fine. We're not talking about the top 3. We're talking about the top 1, and the top 1 is The Office.
It is. I'm agreeing with you. But
No,
I'm
I
just-
know. I
but
can
yeah, but
see
I'm-
him
I'm-
looking
I'm-
at me.
I see him. I'm
I
gonna
can
get into
see
it.
him looking at me.
So apparently, one of us in the room does not agree, and guess who it is?
I didn't say I didn't agree.
So what's the
I
problem?
said I feel personally attacked.
Why would you
Why
feel
do you feel
personally
attacked,
attacked
though?
if you would agree with me?
Because I used to bait Glenn on and get him upset by saying, "Yeah, Parks and Rec is way better than The Office."
Here's the thing, though. Sometimes, like, you do it so much, I think at some point you start to kind of believe your own bullshit.
I don't believe it. Literally, The Office plays in my room so much still. Like,
but is
We
that
watch-
you or your wife
I
more?
mean, she puts it on, but I'm still watching it and laughing my ass off after seeing it at least 25 times.
yeah. Okay.
That's
So-
how you know a show is good, when you can watch it and have a reaction like you've never seen it before.
Yeah.
So,
No
man,
matter how many times you've
so
actually seen
any episode can come on from The Office, because I've seen random episodes and I'm instantly glued to the TV. Right.
Except for
If
some
Dwight has me
episodes in
dead.
season 1.
If there's like, I can understand like if you can't like season 1 is obviously a very different tone than every other season.
Right.
So like if season 1's not really your taste, I can get it. The humor is a lot more dry in season 1 than it is throughout the rest of the seasons. I personally think season 1 is one of its better seasons because I enjoy that kind of humor.
I didn't like season 1 until I watched all the rest of the seasons, and then when it first started back over, I was like, okay, I get it now.
I just don't understand. Like, I think anybody can watch that show and find at least one character on there that they can relate to or think is just like the funniest fucking person.
Yeah.
Because each character is so different from the other, and yet they make it work within the confines of this office.
So real
It's just
quick,
great.
who's your favorite character?
Personally, I like Dwight.
What about you?
It's tough. I go back between Michael and Dwight. It's any day it can change.
All right, so I like Creed.
Okay, Creed is up there, man. Creed is up there.
Creed
Okay,
is
I can agree with that. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah.
granted. Now there isn't a character that I dislike enough to call him out on the show.
Yeah. Dude, even like people hated like Will Ferrell's character Angelo. I thought he was fine,
I didn't-
especially because he was only in there for a few episodes, you know. And then
I just didn't like the fact that he took over when Michael left.
yeah, right.
And so I think there was a comparison factor of like
Right.
Michael was the manager and now Will Ferrell's the manager and he's
Sure.
no Michael.
Sure.
So
But then I don't know why a lot of people hate Robert California. I think he's great.
yeah,
I think he's funny when like that one episode when they're like one of his last episodes when he's like, "You don't even know my real name. I'm the fucking Lizard King." I don't know why that is so hilarious. to me.
So I'm not gonna lie, I never laughed at anything he said.
Well,
he
see,
wasn't.
You're,
I mean,
you're one of
he
the,
played his part in the.
You're one of
in
the
the
ones.
show, but,
you're
you know.
one of those people.
I didn't say I dislike him. I just said he played his part in the show. You know, I didn't laugh at him, but I didn't.
Sure, I'm sure you left
Oh,
out at
like,
least
what the
one
hell?
thing.
So, what our viewers have learned so far, I just got a Canadian accent in my video. But what our viewers have learned so far is that Michael hates Mariah Carey, Glenn loves The Office, and I hate old people.
Mm-hmm.
We are to a very great start.
You
Well,
know,
better old people than kids.
Speaking of kids,
Oh,
just
man.
a fucking just a layup right
Yeah,
there.
it's-
It took you a minute to catch
Yeah.
it though.
no, I had the volleyball. I had to wait for it to come down. We about to spike this
Some-
mug. Yo, today's kids are soft.
Yeah.
You want to know why I say
How
that?
so?
Yeah.
I took my kids to the playground, right? And it's some fancy new playground, whatever. I don't know where I was because I didn't Google the place. We pull up to the park. We get out. You remember how parks was when we was growing up, right?
You remember
Yeah.
how
Death
parks
metal
were,
trap.
right?
Everything
Yeah,
is dangerous.
everything was metal
Everything
and
is
hot.
it was life or death, but you found a way to have fun. We get on the playground with the slides. All the slides are like plastic and protected. the ground is not made of concrete, but like some soft, weird, foamy
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
What is that? So we just preventing kids from dying on the playground now? Like, what's happening here? I look at the monkey bars. The monkey bars got padding on it. No, the monkey bar should be like prison. When you grab onto it, it should be peeling your skin back on your hands so that you learn to get across and get back.
You could tell Duran has boys and you got girls. 'Cause-
Yo,
Well,
when we went
I
up-
do remember when we were younger though, the parks I went to, they didn't have concrete; they had mulch. So if you fell
and
down,
not this new mulch.
oh,
when
when
they
you
had
fell
mulch
down,
mulch.
it was like the ground up tree mulch type deal.
We
So-
were literally playing on a playground that was made by Jigsaw. And these kids are playing on like this perfectly built playground made by
It's
like
all safe.
Pee Wee Herman.
The worst thing
Dude.
the worst thing they got is when they slide down the slide, they get a little bit of static.
Dude, it's
a little bit of water at the bottom of the slide. This a little.
it's
drop.
just so it is kind of like really annoying, like all this like new research that comes out every fucking week, and it's like this is dangerous, this is dangerous. If you do this, your child will have blah 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 blah. It's like, dude, how the fuck did we ever survive then?
Right.
It was
Because according to all the new research you've all found, we all should have died when we were 18.
bro. We should have been dead when we was 7. We couldn't even go in the house.
I
Drink from the water hose.
literally remember one time when I was probably like 7. For some reason, I thought it was so funny. I just went outside in nothing but underwear and just covered myself in mud because I thought that was funny.
And every kid is done.
Now, if my son walks into the restroom, my wife freaks out. She's like, "Oh my god, he's gonna touch something."
You know what? It's crazy because when I think about like parks nowadays, when's the last time you seen a merry-go-round?
So there's this park that we take my kids to, and they have like a version of the merry-go-round. It's not like a normal looking one, but it's like a giant. How do you describe it? Barrel with like ropes on it.
Oh my god.
And that spins around.
Yeah,
I-
but
But
it's
like a
limited to
tradition-
how fast it can go.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no. See, that's giving me like
See?
anxiety or something. No,
I
no.
remember if you had an older sibling, they would tell you, "Hey, get on the merry-go-round," and they'd spin the hell out of that thing.
Yeah.
And your one job
Was
was
to hold
don't
on.
fly off.
That's it. Be the strong. That's how you. That was natural selection back in
Yep.
the day.
And then at one point they jump on with you, and you be like, "Oh crap!" And they barely hanging on, you barely hanging on, everybody barely hanging on. But hey,
Yeah.
Like these things are made of pure metal. It was never clean. It was never spray painted. Probably had graffiti on it. And then we was playing like Ninja Warrior. Like before that was a thing, we would throw sand on it to make it even more challenging. So now you sitting on it with this sand that's hot. It's already hot. This thing's like 100 degrees plus.
yep.
Throwing sand on it. You sit down, you spinning around, and you like, how am I not throwing up?
And you better not wrap your legs around the pole because they gonna talk about you.
It was always
you gotta
that
try
one.
to stand up. You
It
gotta
didn't
try to
count.
stand. And how you get off?
Oh, you got to jump
There's only
off.
one
I
way
said
off.
spinning. You got to jump off.
You jump off or you fly off.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't wait for it to slow down either. You jump off while it's spinning and you can't see nothing.
Your mama be like, "Hey, Durant, come in the house." All right, y'all gotta go. Whoop.
Like that slides used to be like super tall and the incline on the slide was like steep. It was made of
It's just-
pure metal.
Yeah.
And you went down that thing and it felt like you got hit by the sun literally
Dude,
all
and
the
like
way down.
if it was so hot, that sound that it would make,
That's
with like yes, that like
Yeah.
nails on a chalkboard
It'd
type
be
sound.
burning.
Oh my god,
Yo.
yes.
And don't not have you something on your legs to where they sweat and they hit that metal and you don't slide as good.
Yeah.
And you get like
Oh
that
my
instant stop and
God.
flip.
Yeah. Yeah. Have y'all seen the
Dang.
video of that baby who goes down the slide?
And they do the Buster ride.
What?
She's
No.
sliding down the slide and she hits a spot where her leg or something gets caught, and then she just goes face forward.
Oh,
her
no.
her skin touched the slide, and so it made her instant stop. And she like smacked her face like that.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
we're gonna have to show you that. But yeah,
That
it's-
was the struggle that we had growing up.
it
Yeah,
was.
she know. She could come hang with us
She
on the
can.
show.
like it's
Dude.
just not the same. Like we were just playing dangerous thing, like games, like playing on escalators, doing stuff like that. Now it's like everything can kill your kid, breathing to kill your kid. Don't play with this. Don't touch that. Don't eat. I'm pretty sure I ate a Lego or something. I'm not for sure. I feel like I did. It's no way I didn't.
Right.
We had too many Legos.
I couldn't afford Legos.
Oh, you had the big bricks?
Yeah, the big bricks.
We had toys with no batteries. Meanwhile, these new kids walking around with a better phone than me.
I did have that big ass Power Ranger. I know that.
Everybody had one.
Well, I had one when Power Rangers Turbo came out, where you had all 5 of the cars, and then you could connect them into one giant Megazord. Can't find it nowhere, man.
Dude. So my cousin's dad used to be a manager of a bunch of McDonald's.
Yeah.
And when the first Power Ranger movie came out, they got all the exclusive toys for it or whatever. Mm-hmm. He just gave me a bunch of them. I bet they'd be worth a little bit of something now if I kept them.
I just know they would.
Remember Hot Wheels when you actually had the tracks you had to stick together, not this new. You got to be a freaking engineer to put it together.
And it didn't matter how you put it together; it was never gonna work the way it was supposed to work. Like for some,
it's gonna fly off the track. Either
they
way.
used like the cheapest plastic possible,
exactly.
So it would like bend and warp and stuff, and you could just never get it out.
It was recycled pop bottles.
Yeah, like it was. Yeah, it was terrible.
Like, we used to throw
man.
rocks at each other. We didn't have no baseball. We used to hit the rocks with a bat or a stick we found outside, a good stick. You just do dangerous stuff. Kids don't do that these days.
All right, I'm realizing you may have been a little bit more poor than I was growing up. I had a baseball and a bat. I can't relate to you on that one. My bad.
Well, it was more about the danger than
Oh,
poor.
okay.
But yeah, I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, the good said it's because I have sons.
I agree with you. Kids are
soft
these days.
Now, parents are to blame partially.
Yeah,
I will admit I probably coddle my daughter a little more than I should.
So
we got girls.
Example: you guys are walking out the house. You're leaving. You're going down your steps. She falls down the last 2 steps. Scrapes her knee on the steps. What's your next move?
I'm grabbing her.
I'm gonna pick her up.
Picking her up.
Right?
Oh my God, you okay, baby?
Now here's my.
But
caveat.
if my son did it, I'd be like, "Get your ass up, boy."
Here's my caveat: if I say, "Hey, be careful, those last 2 stairs are slick," and she doesn't listen, and then she falls, then I'll be like, "I told you to be careful. You didn't pay attention. Come on, get in the car."
Well,
okay. Hold on. Now, this is where he's lying because the same thing happens. You say that, you get mad, and you get in the car, and you're like, "All right, baby, but are you okay?"
I will, yeah. Yeah, in the car.
You're still gonna get
in the car.
You're still gonna go
But
back
I'm
to it. I know.
So basically, Glenn is saying I raised my son like I'm a saying and they're little sayings. Like he falls off the bike and I'm like, "Get up!
Yeah.
Real men bleed." Give me 100 push-ups, and you too.
Rub some dirt on it.
You raise your boys like every anime dad ever.
Well, I'm not dead though.
I mean, you're not dead, but like you the Goku. You just like get strong or don't come see me. That's what it is.
The only way that I will agree to that is because yesterday I had my 20-pound dumbbells out, and I tried to make my 3-year-old pick it up. He picked it up.
You know what? No. Let's just leave
picked
that
it up.
there. What's next on the schedule?
We can't be talking about shit like that. All right.
Thanks,
Thanks, Duran.
He picked it up.
What is
Yo, I told my 3-year-old to go jump off the roof, and he did it. He did it.
And he's still walking.
I can't believe it.
I'll go check on him when I get home.
He actually, let's be real, he was a little scared, so I kind of gave him a little nudge. But, he went off the roof.
I told him if he wants to eat dinner, you better walk on in.
Now, hold on. That sounds a lot like slavery.
Well, that's not what I was thinking.
And on to our next. Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would I rather what?
I don't know. You said it first.
Well, sounds like this on me. So, would you guys rather live in space with female monkeys for 3 years or live underground with cavemen for 3 years?
Ooh.
Now, you see the switch up there. Space with female monkeys for 3 years. The switch up. Underground with cavemen for 3 years. What you doing?
Why so much emphasis? I mean, it doesn't matter which one it is. I'm slapping. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. What are you slapping?
What? Hold on,
Wait a minute. Huh?
wait.
What are we doing?
What are we talking about here? Wait a minute, guys.
Oh, are you going in?
Wait a minute. What?
There's not too many times where I'm speechless. Thank you. Thank you, Glenn.
Nah, we're in there. Literally, I need to know, Glenn. Is that when we're getting down? 3 years is a long time. Huh?
Hey, Dran. It seems like you already know. Okay.
I might.
3. You said it yourself. 3 years is a long time. Sometimes you just need the comfort of a big, strong caveman.
So you're going caveman. Is it a human or is it bestiality? Which one are you going with?
Yo.
Yeah. Think of all the writings we could put on those walls.
It's only me and you.
I think I would have to go with living underground with the caveman. Mostly because
Welcome to the club, big boy.
Mostly because I feel like at the end of the day I could be the king of the cavemen.
So it's a dominatrix thing with you.
Yeah. No, like I feel like they're stupid.
Are they?
So cavemen are stupid. It's known that they're what's the word for them?
They're not gonna walk up to you and be like,
yeah, there we go.
They're not gonna be like Unga Boonga.
They're Neanderthals. If they're cavemen, they're Neanderthals, right?
But
so at that point, I can flex. 2 + 2 is 4. Fire, and they'd be like, oh, hell, Michael.
So here's the catch to that. Cavemen used to beat the crap out of everything. You think that they just gonna take that from you?
Yes.
They could just hit you with something.
I'd outsmart them. I said,
Dude,
traps.
you would confuse the fuck out of cavemen.
Yeah, because they would never have seen a black caveman.
Holy shit, yeah.
So black people just didn't exist. What did we do? Just spawn like GTA?
Wait, were cavemen black?
No, dude.
They've always been written in history as white, but
Right,
There
yeah.
had to be one.
No. The books say they're
but
only
we
white.
came from Africa.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It had to be one.
Oh,
It's
Either
always
way,
dark
it's
when
the
we're down there
ratio.
clapping.
either way, I'd be the smartest man. I would be the smartest man underground. So yeah, I'd do caveman.
Caveman.
What about you?
That's a hard choice because I'm the one that presented the question.
Do you have like unlimited air in space? Like, are you in like a
Oh, yeah,
military base
it's-
on the moon or some
like
shit?
you're not
It's
in
like
like
the
harsh
100.
conditions where you're trying to survive every day. You're definitely somewhere where there's livable.
But it's just monkeys.
Yeah, just monkeys.
The 100.
So like you could totally, get out, go jump around in space safe. You're not dying and flying off an asteroid coming to kill you, but you're just up there with the monkeys, the female monkeys.
Yeah, I think I'm still going with cavemen underground. I also feel like you could like teach the cavemen how to talk, so you could eventually like have conversations. You know what I
you
mean?
can
So it's
never
not
get
just one night stands.
Glenn is going in
With the monkeys, they'll never talk, but they'll be able to do everything else that you need them to do.
Yeah, but you can get a caveman to do that too.
I mean, that's tough.
But what
Also-
are you gonna do after you do a caveman and then they roll over and they're like, "Do you love me?"
It's better than them rolling over and going. You can't do that.
No, you're gonna roll.
Also, here's a question: Does the female to male matter with monkeys? Like, you can't populate with a female monkey, anyways. So I don't feel like there's a difference in fucking a male monkey and a female monkey.
I just bestiality. That's what I think of one.
But cavemen are beasts.
I never said I was having sex with the caveman.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was
You
just me.
did.
That's where I went. Shit.
So for 3 years, you're just gonna be cool. You're not gonna.
Wait, you still haven't answered the question.
He
What
can-
are you
He
choosing?
can take care of himself.
I'm thinking because that's a hard choice. Because like you can't teach the monkeys to build and do stuff, but they're not gonna talk to you and do nothing. And then when you get lonely, that is kind of funky. You out here clapping monkey cheeks.
I don't need to talk.
You a liar.
I need you to listen to what I tell you to do.
Yeah, look, he's talking. He's like, "Ugh."
There's gonna be some communication. I'll teach them sign language.
You don't know sign language.
Exactly. It's going to be my own version of sign language.
So
Oh, dude, that is a good point. He gets to create his own language.
they're gonna come up with you from underground and be so lost.
Exactly. I'm like, good 3 years. Peace out.
He's like, except you call me.
They
That's
look
funny.
at you as like a father figure, and you dip out on them.
Like,
Alley-oop. That's normal.
the crazy part is like,
As expected.
I would probably be underground with the cavemen too, but it's just like there's no repopulating going on. It's just y'all just living. So when people start dying, like that's it.
There's no
It's
repopulating
3
in space.
years. It's 3
I
years.
didn't say
though.
you was repopulating in space.
Hold
I'm
on.
just-
It's also only 3 years. You're not down there forever.
you aren't down there, but I don't think that they would.
You don't have to worry about repopulation within 3 years.
I mean,
Listen,
yeah, that's what happens when you clap.
People
cheeks.
in prison go longer without sex, Glenn. The fact that you can't go 3
No,
years.
they don't.
The
And
fact
on
that you
that
can't go
note-
3 years without just okay.
Dude, the minute we get down there, I'm finding a mate.
You're finding an asshole.
Yeah, as soon as we get down, I'm just spitting and going.
Speaking of assholes, it's time for Am I the Asshole?
Is that the one he found?
No. This is one that hasn't been touched by Glenn.
Help me.
Am I the asshole for telling my brother I didn't invite them to my barbecue because his wife is a bitch?
It's gonna be interesting.
I, a 33 female, have 3 loud, hyper young children. My husband and I are hosting a barbecue this weekend. We invited my family and friends, but chose not to invite my brother because my sister-in-law always complains and demeans. The dog smells. The kids are loud. I have a migraine. I'm ready to go. This yard is filled with junk. Blah, blah, blah. All the time. Never fails. Well, the last time they came over, her and I got into it because she asked me if I could hush my 2-year-old after he fell and scraped his knee. Well, apparently, a family member mentioned to my brother about the barbecue. I got a text from him asking why they hadn't been invited. I just told him that I didn't invite him because all his wife does is bitch, and she's a bitch. He got angry and said that he knows that she can be difficult, but that's not something I should say about his wife, and that I shouldn't exclude them from things because we don't get along. I said that's a perfectly good reason to. A little while later, I got a text from her saying that my husband can't barbecue anyways, and that I did them a favor, and not to be expected to be invited to anything that they do. So am I the asshole for not inviting my brother and sister-in-law?
I'm going first.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, she is not. Because I don't play that. I don't play that. Don't come over my house with an annoying significant other. I'll put you out so fast. Martin status. You got to get out of here. Don't do that. I mean, you could be family all day, but if you know that person is difficult and you don't give them that husband-wife speech before you go somewhere, and you don't say nothing to them, and they just being mad, rude, and disrespectful in somebody else's house, that's gonna cause problems. Even if it wasn't family. So with you being family and you didn't do that, and you know, and we all know that person is a douchebag, and you don't do nothing, don't be acting all crazy with me when I react like a spider monkey.
Glenn?
I feel like this is personally geared towards me because you know I'm kind of going through a situation like this myself, actually.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that.
So to answer your question, no, I don't think that you're an asshole. It's not exactly the same situation. Like I'm going where, you know, I've got somebody in my family whose significant other I don't necessarily like. And it reached a point where I was like, I don't want to be around that person anymore. But I told, you know, my sibling, you are always welcome to come over though.
Right.
You know, so like
So
you
you
can
disinvite
always
both of them.
no, yeah, you can always come. But that's just how I chose to do it. If she just wanted to be like, I can't deal with either one of them, no, I don't think you're an asshole for that. Your home is like your sanction, man. That's where you need to be to decompress, and you don't want that negative energy around it. So nah, you ain't the asshole.
I can see that in both ways. I can understand why you would still invite your family member and not the significant other, or why you would just tell them both no because you just don't want them to be forced for the situation. Like, well, they said you could come over, but I can't, so you're just gonna leave us here. So
Or like a see, I did it the way I did it because I didn't want them to think that I was making them choose between them or family, because that's not something I would ever do.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
I think that's fair.
Well, if we're looking, at your situation, I'm gonna say you're not the asshole. But in this situation, she is the asshole. I don't think she provided the option for the sister-in-law to not be a bitch. Like, had she been like, I told her, you bitch a lot and you need to stop if you're coming over here. And then she comes over and she's still like, oh, I don't like this. Shut your kid up. Da, da, da. You gave her a chance. Now, boom, get the fuck out of my house.
neither
Don't come
option,
back.
like, they both feel like an awkward option, though.
But
Like now you have to. It's either like you have to have this conversation with this woman and tell her she's an annoying bitch, or just not tell her that and just not invite her.
Well, and I mean, if you're being serious, you really don't. It's her husband who has to have a conversation
with his brother, You're right.
so that he can have the conversation with his wife.
Yeah,
Like,
so
hey,
they have
look,
to have
man.
the husband-wife talk. When you go places, like, hey, I know you don't like such and such, or I know, let's tone it down a little bit while we at Tony's house. And, because you know how it is. Y'all know y'all don't see eye to eye. And blah,
But
blah,
to
blah.
have a whole family gathering and exclude them because you have a problem with the wife, but you haven't addressed it, or she may not know it's a problem. She knows it's a problem, but she hasn't been told it's a problem, so she's going to continue her behavior. And until it's addressed, and if they don't say nothing to her husband, he doesn't say nothing to her, it's going to keep going. You're an asshole for not actually
But
giving
I
her a
thought
chance
she told
to
the
change
husband.
that. No.
The brother.
No, she told the brother
After the fact.
they found out that
Yeah.
they weren't invited.
And that's why her husband was mad at her. That's why she's like, am I the asshole?
I can see that that's still wrong, but she also said this person is coming to their house and being disrespectful. So in a sense, I shouldn't have to tell you as an adult what not to do in my household, because I'm not gonna come over here and disrespect you in your house,
Yeah, and some
even
people,
without you telling me that.
Some people are raised different, man, and some people are very blunt and say what comes to their mind without thinking who it hurts, and other people are like, I'm conscious of what I'm saying, and I know some people who will come over and be like, bro, what the hell is on your floor, and like just call it out, and then I know people will be like, hey, I don't, they won't say nothing. They'll sit in it. So
That's true, but that's just mad disrespectful. Like if that wasn't said, I don't think it'd be a problem to me. But I can't do. You're not gonna come in my house and disrespect me, and then try to play the victim or nonchalant when I hit you with a choice. Like, you just can't come over here.
I think also, like, for me, why I don't think she's an asshole, though, is because, like, for myself, I've just accepted that I'm sure there are people out there that don't like me for, whatever reason it is, and it doesn't really bother me. And so, like, in my head, I'm like, well, if I don't fucking care if that happened to me, why would they care if that happened to them? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but it's family.
yeah, no, I
And
get
that's a
it.
different,
I
like,
understand.
Say, your other sister invited all of your family over, but didn't invite you and your wife.
Mhm.
And then when you found out, you reach out and you're like, hey, why weren't we invited? And she's just like, I hate your wife. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
okay.
Or it's like, I don't like the fact that every time your wife comes, she brings those green beans, and I don't really like those green bean casserole that she brought. So, I don't want your wife coming over. You're gonna be like,
That felt very personal.
honey, don't bring the green bean casserole. Bring your coffee. Make everybody coffee, or bring the buffalo dip.
But he's having
Yeah.
a husband.
You're gonna have that
You've
talk.
made this very specific to
Yeah,
my wife.
but he had that
What?
talk. So there's
What?
that thing.
Okay, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, I guess in that case, yeah, I would like at least like
Yeah, a chance to
A
correct
yeah.
it beforehand, because then if she brings it again, then they're like, okay, look, I said something and they still doing it, so now I'm not gonna invite them.
Sure.
I get it.
I-
So I get.
I still don't think she's an asshole, but I get what you're saying.
I understand.
I understand
completely
where
what
you're
you're
coming
saying.
from.
And you're a good dude, but me, I'm not that subtle. So I'm not finna give you that opportunity, because what's expected shouldn't have to be told to you. So it's no excuse for that. I mean, I'm not gonna be like super rude to you. I just said you can't come to my house. It don't mean I ain't gonna never be around you. You just can't come here with all that. You can go to
Well,
everybody
according
else's
to
house.
her now, you ain't getting invited to none of their events, so y'all probably ain't gonna be around each other much.
I mean, but
All right, so it's a win-win.
if we pull up at Ricky's house,
What's the problem?
I mean, it's still a win-win. Yeah,
If you at Ricky's house, and I can't control what go on at Ricky's house, and we both there. But if you at my house, you're not gonna be there. That don't mean we can't hash it out. So
all I'll say is one of my favorite sayings: common sense is not so common, and everybody don't realize that what they're doing is offensive
and
until they're told.
and I re-up that with that's a you thing, not you. But that's the thing.
No, I mean I know what you mean.
That's a you thing. That's not my fault. So on that note, you know what time it is, fellas.
Yeah, it's time to hit where people can find us at.
Absolutely. And Glenn, where can they find us at?
Yeah, they can.
Plot
Hey,
twist.
Yeah, they can find us on Spotify
Spotify,
at That Guy and This Guy.
Where else?
You can find us on Apple Music.
Apple Music,
That Guy and This Guy.
Where else?
You can find us on YouTube,
YouTube,
Facebook
Facebook,
at That Guy and This Guy.
Yep.
You can find us on Instagram
Insta.
at That Guy and This Guy.
What about Twitter?
They can find us on Twitter at That Guy and This Guy 8.
That's right.
I think that's all of them. I
Oh
think
no, there's one more.
Oh, TikTok
There we go.
at That Guy
TikTok.
and This Guy.
Yes. And on that note, everybody have a wonderful night. We got all our hate out, and we will.
Sir, you're about to get added to my list of things that I hate.
You can't come
If
here. no
you
more.
don't do the outro the right way.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for late night with That Guy and This Guy. It's been a wonderful episode, people. Don't forget to check us out on all of our social media and all of our podcasts. Good night.